of the bands, but I don't, of not the bands, of the companies that make them. But I don't want to say the names because, free advertisement and whatnot.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Everyone, welcome back to the After Hours Gaming League match between Apple II and Adobe. We're in Game 3. Adobe is up 2, and the last game between Aerobin and Wetspot is ZVT. Wetspot, Adobe Zerg, was able to wait until the army was out of place from Aerobin, and then running into the natural, burrowing banglings at the ramp, and destroying all of the Marines as they returned. It was pretty sick.
Yeah. I like that move. That's one of those things that I would try to set up and then get done like 10% of the time. But it would be sick the 10% of the time that it happens. You have the players ready. We're jumping into this game number 4.
Whoa.
Possibly game point for
Adobe.
For Adobe.
They're both silver and unranked. I wasn't able to check Xavier's rank before he came in.
I might be able to do it from the chat. I'm not sure if it lets you open profiles while in game, so I can try to look that up while we're in the game.
Alt W, Control D, Control N. What can we do? Spawning in that bottom right-hand position, representing Apple II, we have Xavier.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner, top right of Catalina, we're gonna have the purple Zerg. It is Codeman, and he's on game point. Okay, thank you CXGen, he got gold ones. So we have Xavier with the gold ones, and Codeman with the silver. So that puts Xavier in the 45 to 90% of players that play StarCraft now.
I am completely stoked that these teams put people against, well, I don't know if it was serendipity, but put players against each other who are evenly matched. I mean, this is such a thrill to watch. Just players that are on equal level, putting their heart into it, and some of it being really close, or just one player being able to get some killer Baneling hits.
Yeah, I think if I was a coordinator, I would try to work with them so that it's fair. Just because, like, entertainment-wise, it's not very fun to just see, like, oh, let's put this Grandmaster player against this silver guy, and then you're just going to cannon rush.
But Microsoft and National Instruments probably wouldn't do that. They're in it to win it.
Yeah, they're in it to win it. I guess I would gauge my options, like my actual, chances of winning it. And I was like, okay, if like 2 people have Grandmaster level players and our highest players in Platinum, I'd like, alright, it looks like we're not going to win this, guys. So let's actually try to have fun.
And we are seeing the 15 hatch from Zerg right now. This is something that I don't necessarily feel comfortable with going against Protoss. I really like to get my pull first just so I have a few lings out to do a bit of scouting for proxies, as well as just being able to tell if I'm getting cannon rushed or if I'm going to get cannoned at my natural.
I see. So I'll remember that for the next time we play together.
Stop. The next time we play together in like a show match or something, I am totally... You're not even going to see my account online until the day we go against each other, and then you're going to be like, how did this guy do this? And I'm going to get coaching. I'm going to pay for coaching from like someone ridiculous like...
Destiny.
No. A Velo.
Dude, he'll be like, you're playing, sir, you're doing it wrong. You want to make it happen.
That's exactly what he was.
Actually, like, fairly cheap for like coaching of like Grandmaster player. I think it's like $15 an hour if you're a subscriber, and 25 if you're not. Like in Control, I think he used to charge 60. It was. So.
I mean, honestly, I do get why he would charge that, because his time, like, he can make more money doing other stuff, and he has a lot of stuff going on. But he would make time for $60 an hour. I mean, I get that.
Sure, I would make time for $60 an hour. Probably. Yeah, I would. Maybe like 2 hours. Get other stuff to do. We do have Codeman coming in, scouting with his Overlord. He's gonna see there's one zealot in a weird gap by Xavier. I wonder what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't kind of get this wall off right here, but
we'll see what he does. Maybe he'll put 3 or the 2 zealots and the stalker. We do have Xavier bringing a proxy probe on the left side of Codeman's base. He doesn't drop the pylon just yet. Getting his second gas. Maybe he'll build an Nexus off of this. Meanwhile, Codeman, I think he just... Dude, Codeman playing it safe. Spores at 525.
Wow.
An Oracle Rush would come in between 545 and 6.
Yes.
So he's not going to risk it. And also DTs. So I guess if you're playing Protoss, what's the two things that could kill you? Probably DTs.
Yeah. No, when you see this wall off, you would kind of think, like, why would he do that? Oh, he's going to pressure me. Because as soon as I saw this, and maybe if I had a Ling go around and kind of look around and I felt confident, I would just start making Lings right now. I just wouldn't care. There'd be kind of no way to stop it. I'd be able to take out most of these buildings here, too.
Yeah, plus he came in and saw there's no gateways either. So something sketchy must be going on. He does have this Overlord scouting over at the natural, so we'll know if Protoss does want to take this, and here he comes. And here comes 2 Lings down. I don't think he has speed just yet, does he? Nope, no speed started by Codeman just yet. So these Zealots could actually kill these Lings.
Is he going to get this Overlord? It looks like he's going to. Oh,
there we go, and now he can probably set up his... There we go. 4th gate getting added. 5th gate... Oh man, is he going to do it?
1 base, 5 gate all in?
Yeah, Sentry Zealot.
Oh.
All in, man. And it's not even an all-in, just because, like, you're getting sentries, so you can just get more sentries, attack, kill a base, and recall.
You're so right!
The minerals that you didn't spend for the sentries to drop your Nexus. Especially if he drops the Nexus right now. He's getting a Twilight Council, so yeah, this seems a little bit like it's just going to be a one-base play.
But why is he getting the Twilight Council right now? He doesn't have time. Like, as soon as these warp gates come in, he's going to want to go.
Unless he's going to get DTs, dude. I'm not sure.
This is kind of like where I get always really confused when I watch games, and I understand that players aren't necessarily of like a higher level of play, but like when you drop down, if you're waiting to expand and you're getting 5 gates out and then a Twilight Council, the timing in which this is effective is diminishing as this is happening. And Zerg is it's on top of everything right now, and his supply is such in a good place right now, and he doesn't even have, what is he making? He's making a Roach Warren. So he's going to be able to defend this most likely.
There you go. Zealot's being produced. Another Stalker. There is a probe in the middle of the map that Codeman didn't find. He was poking at it, let it recharge shields, and here comes the Nexus. I'm like fairly intrigued. What's happening here?
Yeah, I don't know about this opening, but it's okay. I mean, he just needs to get back up in the worker count, most definitely. And we have 7 roaches in production, which would look to be defensive. And creep spread is could be a little bit further, but it's getting there.
Creep tumor, so he'll definitely have enough creep to his 3rd.
Templar Archives.
Charge a lot Archon.
Off 2 base?
Yeah, man. It works. If he had a Forge adds +1, he can even get +2 before he gets his charge and Archons up. And it was like, this was a almost end of Wings of Liberty kind of build. And you add, I think it was 7 gates. So it's like a super all-in, 7 gates, charge lot Archon, and it hits around the 12 to 13 minute mark. So maybe he's bringing back the old build. I'm not sure.
He's going to look for that 3rd. No, he's not going to look for the 3rd.
We just see Codeman scouting again with an Overlord. There are 3 Stalkers that could probably kill this Overlord pretty fast before it gets out. There's a proxy pylon. Not sure what he's going to do with that. We have 11 roaches in production too.
And all the roaches are being hidden right now in the corner of the base, just in case an observer comes through, but there is no robo facility right now. This is going to be a powerful push. I mean, if he's waiting just to max out on roaches, I mean, he could do it.
Yeah, he could do the Stefano thing.
Stefano has a 3rd hatchery involved,
I think it's like 3 hatch by 5 minutes, 6:30 is when he has his Roach Warren, 7 is when he puts his Evo Chambers, and then like 12:30 is when he's maxed out.
I thought it was 11 minutes.
Okay, damn, dude, that's scary.
Yeah, it was. That's why he kept winning all those games. Like,
people would forge fast expand and then not be able to defend it. It was just constant aggro.
So Xavier needs some sentries right now.
Yeah.
He needs sentries right now super bad.
We do have Codeman moving in. Xavier's getting more Archons, it seems, in front. He does have enough energy to put down his Nexus Cannon and defend this. And Codeman's just making more roaches. He's gonna wait for +1/+1. I think he's unintentionally gonna wait for it. And now we're just waiting to see what happens over here.
He's moved those Archons up front. Oh, here it comes. Roach is up. They're gonna take out this one Archon. Will they be able to hold?
He can throw down. There we go. He throws down the cannon. He's gonna hold this. Xavier not warping in stuff just yet. He's getting +1.
Needs that warp in.
He warps in. A couple zealots. +1 range for Hydras is now almost done. So even after this, is going to be Roach Hydra. The third is up for Codeman, up in the left-hand corner. So that's not going to get spotted. And meanwhile, Xavier is getting +1. Just building up his units.
Xavier needs probes right now, and I didn't necessarily like the fact that he put his Archons up front. He needed the Zealots up front, and then just move his Archons in position, and just, like, with the splash on that ramp would have been way more effective instead of letting them up, giving them a concave, and then having to warp in a little bit more to get rid of that.
He's adding 4 more gates, so he's gonna just all in, try to end this, it seems. Or max out.
Do you think he's gonna do that?
Well, I think he realized, okay, it's time to, like, spend all this money, and he doesn't have enough continuity of his production cycles. He's just gonna add these other 4 gates to spend more money.
Needs a third. I mean, Protoss third usually comes down a lot earlier, and this natural just doesn't have enough probes at it right now. Codeman 121 supply to 66 right now.
Yeah, and Codeman does have more Hydras on the way. He's getting a macro hatch. Codeman's gonna be able to just destroy whatever comes out of Xavier, it seems.
Yeah.
Gate was up. +1 weapons. +1 armor is on the way for Xavier. Xavier has it. There you go. He warps in his gates. He can make 9 zealots at a time. So let's see what he does. Maybe he can make stalkers too. He doesn't have enough supply to do that just yet. And here comes another Overlord by Codeman. He's gonna see all these gateways, and he's gotta be thinking like, man, what's happening? Like, where's the army? And he's getting Swarm Host.
Oh god, he's getting a Swarm Host.
He's getting the Locust, dude.
Oh, it's gonna be so fun, but I mean, right now he should be like kind of freaking out. But I mean, he has enough stuff to stop. No, maybe not. He doesn't have that much army supply, and there's nothing protecting this third over here.
Yeah, but Xavier doesn't know about the third, so the denying of information will definitely defend his third. Xavier doesn't see much of the map either. He's like actually has seen very little of the creep and not everything else. And meanwhile, Codeman has very good map awareness. He's got overloads on the right, on the left. He can see whenever Xavier moves out, if he does end up moving out. And here comes another probe. Is he gonna? He's finally gonna take his third. And Codeman is maxed out, 200 to 75, so he could just move through the map and through like sheer macro and force kill Xavier.
Will he do it though? Will he do it? Will he end this game when it should end and not play with his food?
Maybe. I don't think he's playing. He's just uncertain what's happening and playing it safe.
That's true. That is true. When you see that many gates, you're just like, oh, okay.
Gotta wait for him to make the mistake. And now he's moving into the middle, between the third and the natural. Meanwhile, we do have a Stargate coming up, +1 shields coming up for Xavier. And this army's gonna get pincered in between.
There's just too much, though, from
yeah.
Zerg right now.
Just the damage is too much, and he's forcing the cancel on the third, and he could comfortably move up the ramp if he wanted to. And Codeman brings a queen, probably to put some transfuses. Let's see if he transfuses his army. Not yet, and he moves up the ramp. Nexus cannon could get activated again, but I think there's just too much stuff to deal with this.
Too much stuff. They're going to be able to just focus fire that Nexus.
Fire the Nexus. And here we go. Nexus does go down. And Codeman is probably going to move up the ramp too. And you could probably set up a choke with this little hole between the pylon where the probes are coming, and then just kill all these zealots. He does go for that. And here comes the zealots. He's moving around. There's like very good position. There we go. He chokes up the zealots.
Just chokes up the zealots all the way and just is killing them.
Another Nexus cannon could go down, but I think the range would be not hitting most of these units. And Codeman's just gonna wait it out, kill whatever's left of these gateways.
And congratulations, Adobe, for taking this best of 3 series.
That's the 5.
Best of 5 series.
Yeah, so it's 3-1. Technically. Yep. And probes get pulled, and there goes the GG.
Wow.
Adobe in the hands of Codeman, bringing it down to 3-1.
Bringing it good. Team R14-2. And there we have it. So with that particular game, it just didn't seem that Xavier was just macroing well enough and just keeping up with his cycles and kind of like investing into a lot of buildings that weren't necessarily doing anything for him at the time. Codeman being pretty solid, not necessarily making a lot of offensive units to start, but getting 2 base and an army and doing a push and then feeling able to comfortably take his third. We would like to thank Apple and Adobe and the After Hours Gaming for allowing us to cast. If you liked what you saw today, please follow my Twitch channel by just clicking that follow button, you know. And I'm at Fueled by Metal on Twitter and Instagram. I'm an artist, so you can check out my web store at metal-the-brand.com.
And I'm an Immortal Kid, and you can follow me at an Immortal Kid on Twitter. I talk about raccoons, which are my favorite animal.
They are the cutest. You can just hug them all day long.
So the best thing about them is they have those creepy little human hands that make them versatile enough that they can open your fridge and stuff. And I was watching this documentary on Netflix about raccoons and how the city raccoons are smarter than the woodlife raccoons just because they have to figure out how to deal with an urban environment, and that the things they've done to prevent raccoons from getting into houses and food actually make them even smarter. So they're going to take over the world.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're the next in line mammal-wise. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
They know about snacks and they know about thumbs. And yeah, I guess that just concludes the broadcast for right now. We're gonna just troll around and chat real quick, and then we're gonna jump into another game that we're gonna cast. If anyone wants to stick around.
Definitely.
Oh, everyone was so happy. Everyone was so happy.
Yeah, everyone's super. I like this. Companies being nice at each other.
Yeah, just doing it for fun, you know. Because sometimes we cast some things that it's definitely like
Tense.
It's tense and. People just take it. I mean, again, competition shouldn't be taken less seriously. But come on, I mean, if you're in a game with a silver player and you're definitely a masters player, just end it. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
No one wants to see that. No one wants, and that's bad. That's bad bad sportsmanship as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, definitely. It's different if it's the same league. Because I'll do it to people in my same league. I'll just contain them in their base. But not to under leagues.
I mean, I'll do that in ladder on my own time, but not in something like this. Come on, and that's why I love watching Winner. I love watching Winner do that. I love just watching him do these ridiculous things that would not get away with upper level players. And then
dude.
Yeah, and people, whatever. He's a popular guy. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks.
When he does that on against regular players and they destroy them, his chat goes crazy. We're like, just go back to smurfing, man.
No, that's most of his viewers just watch for that.
Yeah. Codeman's asking for the VODs. Yeah. Is it just Twitch Metal the channel? Hello?
The
playlist.
I will be making highlights